Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Community Spotlight. We're here with our Daemon X Machina edition here with Utsu going to be running for us today. Before we jump into that, though, do have a few quick announcements. If you missed out on any of our GDQ Hotfix shows, you can check out our archive of past runs and shows at youtube.com/GamesDoneQuick. And of course, if you're watching on YouTube, you can join us over at twitch.tv/GamesDoneQuick. Check out our live shows starting most nights of the week at 7 p.m. Eastern, weekends usually around 1 p.m. Eastern. And while you're there, we'd appreciate it if you would consider subscribing, as Hotfix is funded in part thanks to your subscriptions and bits. GQ, some of the best segments is our highlight channel. It's up on YouTube. You can go check out little bite-sized content of all of our shows there, just with highlight reels and other fun little videos like that. AGQ 2022 online will be starting January 9th. You can visit GamesDoneQuick.com for more information and detailed dates on the event. And of course, if you tune in tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, it's going to be Game Masters. It's a show where they showcase non-speedrunning content or speedrunning adjacent content of high skill-based things. I believe there's going to be some Mario mods being shown off tomorrow. And of course, after that is Time Capsule with part 2 of the Final Fantasy IX speedrun that they started 2 weeks ago. If you missed the first part, you can check that out on our YouTube that we mentioned earlier. But Utsu, how you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty all right.
So we've got Daemon X Machina, and people can see that there's a giant robot on the screen. Why don't you give the quick overview if people are not familiar with this game at all?
So this game was developed by the, I believe it was developed by the Armored Core devs, which Armored Core was a big series on like PlayStation, I think on Xbox as well, with like basically big mechs. And the overarching like draw to it is that like there's all these like different parts and stuff. You can mix and match them and make your own unique mech. And so this game is kind of in the same like vein where you go around picking up different parts for your mech and building like the ultimate one to really blaze through the missions as fast as you can go.
Yeah, Armored Core is great. We actually had a show about Armored Core, I think last year. If people are interested in that game, you can find it on our YouTube. PMC Trilogy ran the PlayStation trilogy of Armored Core games. It was a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to this tonight. And of course, Utsu being here to be the runner for us is going to be a lot of fun. What got you into this game? Was it just Armored Core tie-in, something else?
I have always been a fan of giant robots. Giant robots are cool. I always say this whenever people ask me why I like mechs. I'm just like, giant robots are cool.
Yeah,
I like big robot.
That's fair.
And so I saw the trailer for this, and it looked like the trailers made it look like a much different game. But either way, I was still really happy with what I ended up with. Since I ended up with big robot, and that's all it really takes to get me happy.
Yeah, it seems perfectly reasonable. Is there anything you feel like we should go over before we get started, or you just want to hop right into it?
I think we can hop right in. There's a lot of time to talk about stuff.
Okay. Then why don't you give us a countdown and we'll get started.
All right. I'm going to go in. Timer should start in 3, 2, 1, go. So there are 2 different categories for this game, which there's any % Switch and then any % PC. Switch starts time from new game, and PC starts time from a pre-made save file, because you actually can't save binds on PC save files, which the default PC binds are lackluster, to say it best.
Oh no.
So this is the big tutorial level. I'm going to get a bunch of pop-ups that are trying to tell me how to play the game, but I already know how to play the game, so I'm just going to skip through them. There's not really anything I can do to skip through them. Well, I can kind of skip through them, but I can't skip by them, is what I should say.
Yeah.
So this game this level kind of just introduces you to how like basic combat works. You have like a little area indicated by like little white outlines around your crosshair that if you're looking in that area, your mech will like lock on, which this was mostly implemented due to originally being made for Switch, but also the fact that there's just really slow projectile speed. Like it takes a bullet, like you can watch a bullet move across the screen.
Yeah.
Throughout these missions, like there's characters that will be talking and stuff during said missions, but you can actually skip every single like out of game, like out of like combat dialogue and cutscenes. So you don't really get to learn who they are. So this game is like the levels are like separated in like different chapters and such. So like there's rank A, B, C, D, all that stuff. I'm currently in rank E, and so rank E and rank D are mostly just getting my mech ready for the hard stuff. So for completing that last mission, I actually got a new gun, which I'm gonna go to the hangar, and I'm going to immediately switch out my shield for that gun. You may have noticed there that I actually had a lot more guns. Those are like pre-order stuff that you get, and like I don't actually know if you just get them for buying the game or not. But something I haven't mentioned yet is that I'm the only runner of this game. Like there are like there's one other person who's done a run, and honestly them doing a run has really influenced like how the strats are in this game. I had completely different strats, and then they did a run with just obviously way better strats, and I've used them ever since.
Yeah, having more than one person looking at a game can help a lot with the routing.
Yeah. So that really sped things up. Other than that, it's been mostly me, because they never really did a run after that, and they never really joined the Discord. There was one person who like ran the demo of this game, but they haven't really done much with the game ever since the full game came out. I didn't talk about him much, but guy you were hearing there, the dude with the sunglasses, that's Johnny G. He's the dude bro of this run. He's the one character in this game that does nothing wrong. He's just your best friend the whole time. He's like the guy you met at college who like he's a little bit weird, but you can't help but like him.
Just unconditional support for whatever you're doing, kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So the joke about him is that like everybody's got like a call sign, or like the other dude with you, his name is Falcon, and then there's like then there's some edgy ones like Crimson Lord and stuff.
Yeah, I saw Reaper in the first stage.
Yeah, Reaper. His call sign is just his name, which is a big joke of him. For some reason, everyone calls your character Rookie, which like they call you that to the very end of the game, and you're like the best pilot out of all of them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I haven't talked about these guys. These are Gigant class Immortals. Immortals they're basically like the evil AIs of this world, where they just want to destroy humanity. I'm not really doing much to fight these guys because right now is on a timer. This whole sequence here is meant to like hype up a really strong dude that you're supposed to fight later on. So like you fight these dudes and you're like, oh, we can't make a dent in them, and then he comes through and instantly kills them.
Supposed to, you say?
Well, we do.
Okay. You're making it sound like you're gonna skip it or something.
I wish, but no. I mean, with how fast the fight goes, we might as well skip it.
So talk to me about the stamina meter. Like, how's that work? Because you're obviously doing some stamina management.
Oh yeah. So stamina, basically, it only goes down when you're boosting, which the boosting is just, it's obviously the way to go. But like stamina when you first start out goes down really fast, and the different parts you can get and stuff will like make it go down slow or whatever. You'll have more of it, etc. That was the cutscene where that shows them killing these guys. They're already dead. But yeah, so that's basically how stamina works. I'm kind of glossing over a big part of this game's story. So the whole plot of this game is that the moon fell down, or part of the moon fell down, and made all these like weird, funky particles in the air, which has caused these corrupted AIs. So that's the quick synopsis of the story. So that's why we're fighting these things. All the people around me, they're mercenaries, and you need a mercenary license to be allowed to pilot a mech. I guess I'm gonna be using it a lot, so I guess I'll talk about it now. You'll occasionally see like these like red particles moving around on my my mech. Like right now, I've got some around the wrists. They're like different. They're basically different forms of shift. So what I had before was called assault shift, which gives me more damage but makes me slower. Then another one I'll be using a lot is wing shift, which makes it so that I don't consume stamina while I'm boosting and I move faster. That's one I'll be using. Yeah, that's one I'll be using a whole lot. And then there's a third one, which I forget the actual name of it, but it basically just makes you invincible as long as you don't attack.
Now these like something you can choose to activate? Are they power-ups? Like how do you get these?
So they're just active from the get-go with your mech. On Switch, you actually have to cycle through them, but on PC, you can bind like specific keys to them.
Okay, so it's just a mode you can switch between freely?
Yeah. If you shoot while using the invincibility or wing shift, then those shut off. So I'm actually going to be doing what I can to get rid of this new gun I got from finishing the first mission, because it auto shoots for me, which is bad. I can't turn that off. But luckily, the game is a tutorial mission, which will give me more guns for free. So this is the mission that it teaches you about how to pick up like parts from other mechs, and I'm actually going to be searching through a lot of for very specific parts here. Most specifically, I want a left arm and I want a right arm.
Are these random, or do you know where to get them?
These are random. I know where to get them, but for the most part, it's random. They're gonna spawn on these like dead mech corpses. But these first two here will always drop the same things. So there I got one of the assault rifles, and I got a Silver Raven, which is an SMG. I'm gonna want at least 2 Silver Ravens if I can control it, because in this game, fire rate is everything. The more bullets you can pump into something, just the overall better. So with this mission, what I'm mostly trying to do is I'm trying to kill these Stry, which are basically the same thing that I'm doing, except that I'm controlling, but piloted by the AIs. And they're kind of just littered throughout the missions. They're kind of like harder, but not necessarily hard enemies that the game just throws at you. The most frustrating thing about them is that they get confused easy, so sometimes you'll just find them stuck in a corner.
Oh no.
So I'm actually waiting until I finish this mission to loot all of them, because there's some dialogue after I beat the mission, which will give me time to loot all of them.
The dialogue from your friends is ridiculous.
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, I have a right arm. But yeah, all the dialogue from the characters is really fun. Body. Yeah. So in the last mission, they kind of described there are different like factions in this game. You don't ever get to join any, but there are different factions. And
oh, you don't get to join any, really?
You don't get to join any, surprisingly.
Yeah, the demo kind of implies you'll get to pick one. I haven't actually played the full version of the game, so that's surprising.
No. Also, where is this guy? It says he's here. Oh, is he under?
I think he's under, yeah.
Yeah, he's
That's
under.
the one that got stuck.
So I can... Oh god, did I get a left arm earlier or right arm?
I think you got a right arm.
Oh no, I picked up the other right. Well, we'll see.
Oh no.
Oh well, I guess I just have right arms now, so we'll see.
I'm pretty
It's
sure
okay.
you got right. Maybe I'm
It's
wrong.
okay. It's okay. This isn't the only place I can get stuff, but
Okay.
but it's just a really good source. So I'm actually going to customize my mech a little bit more here. All right, so I'm gonna go in the hangar. I'm gonna go on my armor, switch out my head, my body. Yep, I only got right arms.
Oh no.
So here I'm gonna switch out my left weapon for a silver raven. Then you can actually have weapons on your back. So I'm going to be throwing on an assault rifle and that auto assault rifle. I probably won't use them, but it's better to have something rather than have nothing. So the goal of this mission here is I just need to kind of blow up some towers. So that's just kind of. Some of these missions are like stupidly easy, and they're just made for like introducing characters. That's what every single mission in rank E is. I haven't talked about them yet, but right now I have missiles. I got them in the like third mission, I think it was, third or second mission. But basically, whenever I'm looking at something, a counter will go up, and that's how many missiles I'll fire out when it's finally like when I finally fire them. And the biggest issue of this is I actually don't get to choose where they're aiming.
Oh,
So
they
there's
just
a lot
sort
of-
of like auto target based on what you're locked onto, or
Yeah. So if I'm looking at a lot of things on the screen, then they'll just kind of distribute, because only 8 can shoot out at max. All right.
can you control that with
Usually-
like careful positioning of your camera to like not have extra things on the screen?
Yeah, usually. Okay, yeah, usually at least one dude will have broken down. I got a sword. Oh, there's another dude right here. I can probably blow him up before. I need a left arm. I got a pistol.
It's not even like the silver raven you're looking for, right?
Yeah, no. Well, luckily the pistol is nice because it's better than the assault rifle.
Okay.
Not because it does more damage or has a higher fire rate, but mostly because it just reloads like instantly.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We unlocked ice cream parlor. We won't use that.
Okay.
The ice cream parlor is basically it's a little area where you can get at like buffs and stuff. But the buffs are so laughably tiny that I don't even bother.
Yeah, makes sense. Also,
You
in
get-
chat, somebody, I believe those towers you're blowing up, those are like CPU towers, like fighting AI, right? Not like residential buildings.
Oh yeah, no. So a big thing about the environment we're in is like there's no like all of these things we're blowing up are unmanned, and there's no like civilians anywhere in this area. So those were like production facilities for
Okay.
these robots we're fighting. I just did that fight so fast that skipped over dialogue.
Nice.
So here we're fighting two other actually manned mechs. We're fighting Red Dog and Klondike from the faction Western 7, which is like a bunch of like prisoners who have the opportunity to fight to like reduce their sentence instead of earning pay. And we're gonna focus Red Dog because Red Dog has less health, and also he can actually die. Klondike, it's slower to fight him because he reaches like a minimum amount of HP, and then you have to wait a couple seconds before the end cutscene to kick in. So beating up Red Dog is just arguably better. So we don't even need a left arm because we actually got
Ooh,
a better left arm for what we need.
nice.
I'll explain why that's good when we get to it, but yeah, so luckily we don't need a left arm.
So you're saying it was planned the entire time?
Of course. Yeah, so now we're going from rank E to rank D, which nothing really changes between these. Rank D is basically more tutorials. and more letting you meet more people. But it's like diet tutorial, where it's not giving you pop-ups anymore, but you're still kind of like learning stuff. It's like, why wasn't this just left in rank E? So this level can be kind of hard. I need to be really fast at killing all of these immortals, and it can be kind of tough because they can like hide underneath bridges and stuff. But the reason why I need to beat them all so fast is because this guy here, Jack, talking, he has a big long tutorial dialogue telling you about the whole like mode switching that I've been doing. And if he gets to that line in general, even if you finish fighting these guys, he'll still do the whole line. But if you finish fighting them before he starts talking, then I'll skip it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So,
it's nice that you can just like skip his dialogue like that. Some games will just like plow through all the dialogue, even if you finish the mission, you know?
Yeah. So this like, okay, there we go. I got it. So yeah, this yellow barrier is like a pre-barrier to the real death barrier. So like, there's like a mission area you need to stay in. You can pass through the red one or the yellow one without dying immediately, but if you touch the red one, you die and the mission ends.
Interesting.
Yeah, which annoyingly, it doesn't happen very often, but there is a slight chance that an enemy can like hit you with a rocket launcher blast and fling you into it.
Oh.
And it'll just lose the mission. And one annoying thing about this game is explosions, explosions stun you, and they also stun enemies, which would usually be nice, but if someone's stunned, they just can't take damage.
Oh.
I don't know why, just can't.
So is that why you're mostly sticking with guns and not explosions too much?
Yeah, bullets are like the way. Explosions are really good for bosses. We actually haven't fought any bosses yet, but we should be soon, hopefully. But yeah, explosions are really good for bosses because bosses don't really stun. But the work to get bosses, or to get explosive guns for bosses, is negated by just how fast the bullet gun I'm gonna be getting later is. So this mission here is basically just another clear out the enemies as fast as you can level. And they kind of come in at like random locations. It's always from the same locations, but when they come in is random.
Oh, so it's a different pattern every time?
Yeah, just about. Which can be kind of frustrating. I'm hoping to get an auxiliary weapon from one of these mechs in this level, because this is the first level that the auxiliary weapons can spawn on them. And there's one specifically I want called the down booster, which usually if I want to go down while flying, I have to just fall. But that down booster lets me go down without actually like sacrificing momentum or anything.
Yes, that sounds very useful.
Yeah, which I can also upgrade into a vital auxiliary later on. If I don't get it, it's not the end of the world, but it does make my life 10 times easier to have it. Yeah, sometimes these immortals get lost on where they're going, which is really funny. The AIs aren't very smart, considering they need like a whole legion of mechs to fight them.
They are arsenals, not AI units. Their arsenals are affiliated with Horizon.
Well, I got another Silver Raven, luckily.
That's good. You said you wanted 2 of those, right?
Yeah, at least 2 of those for now.
Verifying information. Placing
Oh yeah, if I run out of stim or stamina while I'm boosting, I'll just be forced to stop flying. So here is another mercenary battle. I'm going to be targeting Sif here because just like Red Dog, Sif has less HP than a Reaper. Yeah, there's me getting hit by Reaper's rocket launchers.
Mission accomplishment recognized.
All right, so I just got the parts I got from the first mechs were pretty okay, but I want some different ones just because they're better. I didn't get what I wanted. That's okay.
How many more missions do you have to try and find like that down booster?
Basically any mission that has one of those dudes, so I have a lot of opportunities.
Okay. So it's just really nice if you get it on the first opportunity, but you still have plenty more. Okay.
So here I'm going to actually equip some new guns and some new armor. I got a new body, Swordbreaker, which has 300 less boost, but it has like 3,000 more durability, which is nice. Wait, I forgot to. Well, okay, never mind. I pressed start. I forgot to equip the Silver Raven.
Oh. So what's the left arm that you found? You said that was better than the one you were looking for earlier.
It's not quite that it's better. More so that it's a piece of the puzzle. So basically later on I'll be able to craft certain parts, and Legion crafts the Legion, which is the parts I found on that first mission, crafts into that kind of arm. So it's kind of like skipping a step.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And that arm crafts into another one, which is basically just gonna like make the speed run. It's the main thing that makes this game so fast. So these domes here, these are like healing domes. I'm gonna be using the invincibility thing here for the first time. So yeah, there are little trucks around the map that you shoot them, they'll create domes of healing. That's like the only way of healing, really. Right now I'm literally waiting on a dialogue. I'm just stalling for time. This guy like calls you up and he's like, "Hey, sorry, my friends like beat you up."
He's giving us the real I'm the edgy anime character voice right now.
He's not even like the edgiest character in this. Like, there's some characters in this game that you're like, oh, they're the edgy one. But then like another character rolls around and you're like, oh, no, you're the edgy one.
I like how he finishes giving you the speech and Johnny G's like, hey, what you talking about?
Oh yeah, so we were in like a private call basically, and then we came back and he was like, so it was so important you had to leave me out, huh?
Yeah. He's like, yeah, you're tying up my best friend here, but it better have been important, you know? I've just met Johnny G and I love Johnny G.
Dude, everyone loves Johnny G. He's such a cool guy. Which is why I always choose the faster ending choice. Well, not really faster ending choice, but the Johnny G ending choice of this game, which there's two endings for this game, and one of them lets you like you meet up with Johnny G. And is like, hey, it's you. What's up, bro? Yeah. So this is the first boss, and subsequently the worst boss. Because he does this like hopping around and running around stuff, and like I'm just trying to shoot him in his weak points underneath of him, and then he does this big dome for no reason.
This is the boss from the demo, right?
Yes, this is the boss. The demo ended with this boss, and it was only rank E. But Yeah, this is just kind of this bosses before I get like the big stuff is kind of slow.
Especially since he keeps punting you away from him with the big shield.
Oh, I just realized I'm really low on health. Hang on, I'm gonna come back to that. Oh yeah, technically the fastest way to move is by spamming boost. But,
So is that like in wing mode, spamming the boost so you don't use your stamina?
Yeah, but also it really like chops away at your duration if you do it that way. I think this guy tried to do the big barrier and then got confused and didn't.
It looked like it, yeah. Is there like a limit to how quickly you can switch between your modes?
Not really. Like here, actually, I'll show you once I'm waiting on dialogue at the end of this. But I can just like spam it and create a pretty light show.
That sounds like the most important thing in this game is creating pretty light shows.
Yeah, and it surprisingly doesn't lag. Like, so I first played this game on Switch when it first came out, and I thought to myself like, I wish this game was on PC. And then it came out on PC, and I'm like, but do I buy it again? And then I buy it again, and just seeing it in 60 FPS is just so nice. Well, I guess since I'm waiting here either way, I can just do this.
You weren't kidding, what the heck?
Just fills your screen with pretty lights.
Looks like you're just setting off a million sparklers, like actually a million of them.
Yeah. So I'll go and explain in case no one's actually noticed it yet. Below my like femto bar, there's like 3 like hexagon patterns. Those are like the cooldown gauges that I'm looking at for my my things. The left one is assault shift. The middle one is wing shift, and the third one is the invulnerability.
So is that like how long they last, or?
Both how long they last and just like when they're fully recharged.
The target's femto response is rapidly diminishing.
So like as I'm using this, you can see the middle one's like
All atomic
ticking down,
operations have ceased.
and I'll
Yeah.
switch to this and start shooting.
Mission complete.
And as I'm shooting this, that one will tick back up slowly until it's full again.
Mapping return sequence.
There we go, mission completed. Yeah, that was the boss. I hate that boss so much. He's the hardest boss in the game for no good
remember-
reason.
I remember like being so annoyed with that boss in the demo, just because I'm pretty sure the mech they give you in the demo is just way worse than what you've got right now. So trying to
don't
grind
think-
through that was terrible.
I don't think you can actually like customize your
No,
mech
you can't.
at all.
They just give you a preset mech in the demo, and it was just like, oh, this is taking forever.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. So my dude's good to go.
Briefing.
Mission briefing. Yeah, that's literally at the beginning of every mission. So this is a mission I really wanted that down booster for because there's a lot of downward areas. It's not the end of the world I don't have it, but it will make this go a little bit slower.
Scanning battlefield. Femtoparticle density
So-
is very low. Short-range radar.
I basically just need to hit some like triggers in this level.
Openings.
So here I'm gonna hit a trigger over here, which lets us know the passage is blocked off. And then we have to go to kill one specific AI.
Oh, I can see
Okay.
why you wanted the down booster in this level already. The moment you
Yeah.
flew up that huge shaft.
Yeah, so I'm gonna come over here. I'm going to kill this guy in the back specifically.
The bulkhead lock has been released.
Interesting.
Um,
Passage.
And so now the door is open. So yeah, so since I don't have down boosters, I have to use wing shift a lot more than I'd like. Especially right here, since I have to have controlled falls instead of like boosting downwards.
Yeah.
But luckily, the end of the level is basically right here. I just have to kill those guys, then I just have to wait on a dialogue, and then I'm waiting on a boss fight to start.
So it's not the worst thing to have the down booster here because it's so short, but
Yeah,
okay, makes sense.
it's just really convenient.
The display is accurate. The heat signature detected.
It's like it's like watching like someone go through a Celeste level with no mistakes versus someone going through a Celeste level with one mistake. They're both fast, but you know, it could be faster. So this is probably the scariest mercenary fight in my opinion, because it's an enclosed space with 3 enemies, and I'm looking for a specific one named Gloom, because he has the least HP out of all of them, and he moves the least. Back when I ran this game on Switch, my whole strategy was making people not move, because maneuvering with this mech movement with a Joy-Con is awful.
See, you said there were 3 enemies, and I went, wait, that's only 3? Because they were moving around so much, I thought it was like 5.
Yeah, the
Accomplishment.
enemy movement, enemies in this game like don't really follow the same rules as a player. They'll just kind of do stuff as like their AI tells them to do stuff.
What are you referring to?
Reminds me of like the Ace Combat games where you're flying against the enemy pilots and they just start blatantly breaking physics to be harder for you to fight.
Yeah, it's kind of like how in to draw to another mech game in Titanfall 2, bosses will like they'll just use like their ultimate abilities like several times in a row
Yeah.
while you have to like charge it up. So these like intermission screens are like really awkward, since like they take a random amount of time. You just kind of have to wait for the game to catch up with you. All right, so this is gonna be a really funny level because it's supposed to set up this whole like thing about introducing you to an enemy that like spawns more enemies when it sees you, and then you have to like make your way fighting through all these enemies to get to a wall. You can just go to the wall
Oh,
and just blow it up.
okay. That makes it easier, yeah.
So that enemy right there with the like blue around it, that's the enemy. I don't care if he spawns more dudes. That was weird.
Because you already know where you're going, right?
Yeah. I pressed the boost. I pressed the wing shift button, but it just didn't give me it. It's never happened before. Oh, that lets it charge up, I suppose. Okay, full now. So I'm just gonna come over here, and I'm just gonna dump all my bullets into this wall. All my bullets and missiles, because the objective of the mission is to blow up this wall.
Do not ascend above the valley's ridge line. Otherwise,
The way I'm telling if the wall is dead or not is in the top right minimap. It's highlighted orange, and it will just turn gray once it's dead.
I like the idea of the wall is dead.
Yeah, basically.
You killed the wall.
I forget the lore of this mission. I think they're like setting up like a base or something, and they're like, we can't let the mech set up this like forward point or whatever.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to set up like a fort and a choke point kind of deal.
Oh yeah, Bishop here has a really funny line.
By the way, Ricky, I was observing you very intensely while you were fighting. I think I understand now why.
He's just like, I think I get why everyone thinks you're cool. You just kind of go. It's supposed to be like a remark to how good of a pilot you are, but it's so much funnier in speedrun context because they're just like, you just kind of went. I'm kind of impressed with that. Why don't we just do the mission? So this is one of those missions where I'm just going to places and pressing use on them, and then waiting for the dialogue to catch up.
the operation to set the explosive components.
Did we have any questions or anything like that?
I've been watching chat, and they're mostly talking about other mech games that they like a lot right now.
Yeah, I saw that too. They're really they really like talking about Gundam.
I was just gonna mention that, you know, there is a Discord for this game. People like this game. You want to try out the speed run, you know?
There's a Discord. There's only 2 of us in there. But you can find it on the speedrun.com page if you want to join. I'd love to also just have it be a generally casual Armored Core Discord. Oh wait, hang on. I'm gonna blow this guy up in hopes that he gives me a down booster. It's not quite the most likely thing, but he can.
Give us your energy, chat.
Nope.
Unfortunate.
Okay.
All units proceed to the updated processing.
Yeah, if people have questions, then I can pass them along during quiet points.
Yeah. This mission is one of those just like kill all the dudes when they spawn, and unfortunately the game doesn't expect you to be able to kill them as fast as you do, so
Yeah.
you just kind of have to wait a little bit. Hopefully though there is another dude that I can blow up. Something kind of annoying about this game is you can't actually go back and replay missions until you've beaten like the whole game.
Oh, okay.
Unless it's like a free mission, which I don't do any free missions in 80% because they have no benefit. I do have like an all missions category, but I haven't done it yet personally. It probably add like a whole hour or 2 onto the time though.
Yeah, depending on like what you could get from the missions, though, that might just wind up being waiting until you have your final version of your mech and then do them all, routing wise, you know.
Yeah, that's most likely what it'd be. And that's just because like they don't ever scale in difficulty or anything, so there's no benefit to doing them earlier.
Yeah.
It'd be really nice if I could rely on my my teammates to do stuff, but they'll at most destroy like 2 robots.
That seems very common for like both like airplane dogfighting games and mech games. You have teammates and they're firing their weapons, but calling it helping is a stretch, you know?
Yeah, which funnily enough, they added in a whole mechanic where for some missions you can like split the reward with like an AI ally
Mission briefing.
to get them on your team with you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, why? Why would I do that? That's just such a waste of money. And they're like, it's not like a small cut. They're not like, oh, I'll take like a 10% cut. They want like half.
Approach complete.
I imagine it like gives you more lore, but when you're speedrunning it doesn't matter.
Oh no, it gives you like no lore at all. Like
What?
they say the
That's
same,
so
just
weird.
like they say the same basic like
Opening squad.
combat dialogue as they always say. I think they made it specifically because aiming on Switch is just really tough.
Are in the hills.
Oh, I got stunned. This is our first demonstration of the stun effect.
A swarm of corrupted AIs have gathered at the location.
So what they're kind of talking about here in the like dialogue is there's just like another mech here helping us fight these dudes.
Provide
But like we don't know who they are. So I have a
But-
choice of fighting them or not fighting them, and I'm not going to fight them because that is just another enemy to fight
Yeah.
for no reason.
Are they like not with the big mercenary group that you're affiliated with?
They are, but you don't know that until the end of the mission.
Okay.
Do tell. It's destroying enemy AIs. Have subtracted the enemy AIs that still remain from the total number.
Okay.
The difference.
Ooh, Flash Phantom. Okay, I just got a really good pair of legs, even though I didn't get a good, even though I haven't gotten the down booster yet.
That the arsenal camouflaging its ID signal wasn't immortal.
Come on. If it's not an immortal, then wait. Could it be a
I can also get the down booster from these guys, but at this point, I'm kind of just conceding that I'm not gonna get it.
It's not meant to be.
Oh,
It is logical to
unfortunate.
Where did he go?
instead.
It's really easy to lose enemies in this game.
figures? Rookie, what should we do about this slippery idiot?
You two have fun. I'm content to keep gathering data for saving.
Johnny
so
D is
these-
cute when he's confused.
Yeah. So these enemies are like special because they just have like way more health than any other ones, and they also do just way more damage.
Yeah, they like taking less damage or just have huge amounts of health.
They just have huge amounts of health. Nothing really has like resistance. There's just like how much HP do you have? Luckily, once I get this big, awesome piece of weaponry that I've been teasing this whole time, things will become just a walk in the park. Things like this won't be an issue anymore. Yeah, it doesn't help that this dude's taking explosive damage, which is making him immune.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's part of the issue.
Is the like the AI that you could be choosing to fight, like shooting him with rockets or something?
This girl right here has a rocket launcher. Which, yeah, that's what's been doing it the whole time. But yeah, so the person that we that was in the unknown arsenal, the mech, was Crown Princess. She's from a faction that I don't know the name of. I keep forgetting their names.
No time for names, going fast.
Yeah. I just know she's my favorite pilot because she's cute.
Completely reasonable.
So this mission has a really funny strat. Usually you're supposed to like defend stuff. If you don't defend it, you lose the mission.
Approach complete.
In this mission, you're supposed to defend this, but if you fail to defend it, it just gives you a different ending.
It now has femto energy.
So I'm literally just gonna wait on top of this for these dudes to show up and blow it up.
Escape impossible.
Because losing is faster than defending it, right?
Yes, because losing, I have to wait for this thing going at
Transport has been heavily damaged.
this speed to go
The transport
like
will be incapable.
all the way to the end of all these buildings.
Can't we just grab the cargo and leave before it falls out of
But yeah, the mission's over now, by the way. I'm just waiting for dialogue.
The container on board is not small enough to be carried by an arsenal.
I see.
I stood in one spot and I won.
Affirmative. Mapping
One is maybe not one is the word to use there.
I won.
Okay.
I won. I didn't have to do any work. I still got paid for it.
Fair.
But yeah, this mission was really frustrating to not be able to replay because I accidentally lost it in my first playthrough.
Oh no, yeah.
executing return sequence.
And it was like, oh, I guess you lose. And I'm like, wait, what? Oh, I just don't get to win the right way. Okay, cool, I guess. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go slap on just a new head that I got before, because the Legion head is good, but I'm gonna want it off for later. I'm just gonna go and throw on this new Flash Phantom head. I think I got some new legs earlier. Yeah, I got Flash Phantom legs, which are a little bit faster than the Osafune ones that I have. So I haven't really talked about much. Body parts influence your like flight speed. Legs influence your ground speed. So whichever I have a faster of is the one that I'm going to be prioritizing, like my movement on.
Mission area.
So like boosting on the ground still uses your leg stats, not your body stats?
Very dense.
Yeah. So boosting on ground uses legs. Boosting in air uses body.
Initiating each
Weird.
Yeah.
squad communications channel. We have confirmed visual of the unidentified aircraft.
So this is gonna be another boss. This boss is way easier than the first one.
How much of that is because you have a better mech?
None. It's literally just because he doesn't stomp on you. He just flies forward.
Oh, it's just
So I can just Just fill them with bullets.
That's like the same thing you were just protecting, like colored a little
Yeah.
bit more gray
Yeah, it's literally the same model, but slightly smaller.
and a different color.
Oh, also flies in the sky and shoots laser beams.
Oh,
You did see because I skipped the cutscene.
Send a request to orbital to rescue the innocent.
So I'm just trying to get this guy down to like the end mission HP levels because he actually doesn't get to 0. So the area that we're in for some reason has really dumb rules where if anyone just steps foot in anyone's area, even for just like finishing a mission, they can get like super fined for some reason and like fired. The rules are dumb.
so like if you leave the area you're in, like story-wise, you just
Yeah, like
get
if,
mega
so
punished.
there's like Sky Union and Zen. Those are two different like companies that own territory, and like if you like were to be on a mission for Zen and you'd enter Sky Union territory, you'd get in big trouble. Even if you were just like 5 feet in, they'd be like, "Oh, I saw that."
Territory. So we just let it go.
So the whole plot of the ending here is that we have to let this thing go because it's going into different territory.
I repeat.
bureaucracy.
Authorize you to enter
Yeah.
Union's territory. I can't believe we just gotta watch it escape. Attention.
So this next mission, I mentioned Johnny G is a bro.
Immortals? Wait.
This is the one mission where Johnny G is not a bro.
What? You told me he did nothing wrong.
Well, he doesn't do anything wrong. Also, I'm just waiting on this thing to get far enough. He doesn't do anything wrong. He just so happened to be picked up for a mission that was against what our mission is.
Johnny, how dare you?
And also, he's a little upset because we showed up after him, but everybody likes us more. So he's a little bit frustrated. But after this, he's cool forever. He does literally nothing wrong. But also, in a cruel twist of fate, Johnny G has less health and is easier to fight than the other
no!
dude. So we have to
No,
beat up
Johnny! No!
We have to beat up Johnny. Luckily, he doesn't get into like negative HP. We don't actually like kill him. We just have to beat him up enough. Also, Johnny's just like
Talking to
hype
himself.
talking himself the whole time. He's like, "You got this, bro. You got this. Let's do this."
Which would almost be like wholesome that he's cheering you on while you're beating him up if he didn't say Johnny Boy first.
But yeah, so that's the mission. There's like a cutscene where it's like, "I'm sick and tired of this. Let's have a sword fight." And the AI is like, "Don't have a sword fight." And he's like, "No, okay, fine." Anyways, now Johnny G is cool forever. He will never do anything else wrong.
I tried to
Whoa, 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 whoa. Anything else?
Anything else wrong? Nothing else wrong.
That's admitting he did something wrong, Utsu.
Okay, hush. Also, I made a bit of a mistake, so I'm gonna be doing. I was supposed to do this before that mission, but I got caught up in Johnny G. So I'm going to be going to armor. I need right arm. I'm going to be crafting a right Goliath arm. And honestly, I can go ahead and craft one of these to kind of make up for my mistake. And then my head, I want to make this long sword. And that's everything I need basically in development for now. I'd have one more thing if I managed to get the down booster, but I didn't get the down booster.
Being distracted by Johnny G is very relatable, though.
Yeah. So you can actually upgrade your pilot because you can get out of your mech in combat, but it's not usually needed because the mech is just way better. And if you're out of your mech, you're probably gonna lose either way.
Sounds like an easy way to get squished, given everything that's going on.
Yeah, it's not really good. So I'm just kind of upgrading what I can. I bought these legs which give me a double jump, which is gonna let me do a bug in this this next mission. This is one of 2 missions in the game that you're supposed to be a pilot for. the other one being a free mission. So this is like the one glitch I know in this game that like is actually really fast.
You have arrived at the
So
mission area.
movement in this game used to be just like managing your stamina with double jumping as you're sprinting.
Generating facility map data. Pinpointing
But I can actually climb up here,
target is the new arsenal unit.
then
Believed to be heavily guarded.
1 second,
Make your way to the unit without being detected and board it.
then hopefully this doesn't kill me.
Without an arsenal, even a reclaimer of your caliber.
And so now I'm doing the normal walking animation with sprint speed. So if you take damage while you're sprinting, more specifically, if you fall from a tall height while you're sprinting, you'll like stagger. And if you were sprinting during the stagger, you'll just keep the speed. So we're just kind of sliding across the floor here and hoping to dear gosh we don't get shot, because if we get shot we'll lose it. It's basically on until I stop moving.
Does it stop if you also hit the sprint button, like to sprint normally?
Yes,
Okay.
it will.
So you can't get like double
Okay,
sprint speed or anything.
Yeah.
Amazing like
Luckily,
that.
I'm close enough to the objective here that it doesn't matter I got hit. I need to steal this mech here, which is actually the like cover art mech. This is Radiant Gleam.
The extraction point is on your console.
Oh, website paused. Doesn't matter though. Dialogue still continues even while it's paused.
This is a requirement to complete this mission. Processing.
So we're just stealing this mech from like another faction or something?
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Just like, so basically there needs to be like a power balance or whatever, and because Sky Union made this this super powerful mech, to keep the power balance, we had to steal it and give it to someone else.
But they
Which I
couldn't
think
see who
the-
did it, or else we'd get in trouble, sort of thing.
Attention.
Yeah, basically. And also we couldn't go in with a mech because we'd also need to take this mech out, and it's kind of hard to pilot 2 mechs at once when you need to be in 1 mech to pilot it.
This mission prohibits
Yeah.
correspondence.
I think the original, like, I know nothing about the original intent of this mission, but I can only guess that like you were supposed to like get this mech because like it's the cover box mech. Oh yeah, somebody mentioning this is like
Attention. A new unit is approaching
this is
from
legally distinct from White Glint,
its ID signal.
which White Glint was the main mech from an Armored Core game,
Oh,
which looks basically the same. Like the only difference is that this one doesn't have wings by default.
yeah. And these are devs who worked on Armored Core but are no longer working for FromSoft, right? Because FromSoft still
Yeah,
owns
yeah.
Armored Core.
Basically that, yeah. So if I remember correctly, this mech has
Mark of the
about the same speed for legs and
hazards are sufficient.
and feet.
Your escape.
So I'm just gonna kind of be like alternating. Oh, something fun. If I have assault shift and punch this wall, I can just punch it all the way down. Which I technically have a gun arm, which is a shotgun, but it doesn't really do anything. It's really pathetic.
At this time, you have passed through 80% of the escape
Yeah,
route.
this mission is basically just holding W.
New units detected, approaching from directly ahead at high speeds. ID
So like this mission is just all like
caught in a pincer attack.
stamina management.
Escalated. Recalculating for maximum.
I used to think going diagonally was faster, but I'm pretty sure it's just placebo because of how the FOV is. Anyways, we have some friend mechs here to save us from the mechs chasing us.
I saw
So
Crown
now we just-
Princess there.
Yep, good old Crown Princess.
Proceed
They are doing their jobs awful. How'd they get through?
pursue you. Leaving Sky Union's territory. Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized.
So if I manage my stamina good enough here, I can actually make it to the end of the level before the level auto ends.
Mapping rendezvous sequence. Executing. Accomplishing this mission has maintained the balance.
So I really hope I can make it there.
Excellent work.
Yep, I made it. It was the end of the level.
Would you still blow up if you flew into that?
Yes.
That's so silly.
Yes, I would, and I would still lose mission. But yeah, so I'm gonna go to the factory now. I got I got 2 of those things, and now I'm going to go ahead and develop the other one, which was the right, because I was a dingus. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those on now. I built this head, which is longsword, and this gun, which is the gun arm, which makes you not able to use more than just that gun or pick anything up. But well, you'll see, especially when I get my second one. I messed up like the order of like doing the factory stuff. Yeah, so the reason why I wanted that head there was because it has the biggest lock-on zone in the game, which is basically the entire screen, as you can see here.
Oh my god. That's amazing.
So the reason why I wanted the booster was because I could craft it into something and then craft that other thing into an ammo reserve. Because if I run out of ammo with the gun arm, I'm just out of ammo.
It's too dangerous to have it come this way.
So having extra rounds is very nice.
According to an automated sequence.
Do you not get ammo pickups for the gun arm, or?
You do, but there's some levels where you don't.
Okay, fair.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna blow up these enemies as much as I would with 2 gun arms, but luckily that doesn't really matter because this train has to make it all the way to the end of the map for the mission to end. But like it can also still be blown up, so it's still worth it to kill these enemies. Like, I'm just kind of dumping bullets into Guns Empress here. The call signs in this game are just hilarious.
We're fighting Gun Empress now?
Yeah, I'm fighting Guns Empress. Who's your friend and who's your ally is variable on what the mission is. And sometimes it even changes mid-mission.
Is this why you mentioned that Johnny G is the only one who never does anything wrong?
Basically, Johnny G's only your enemy once. And even then, like, he's not even like your enemy. He's just kind of like, oh, this Crown Princess. I hate having to do this. Now I'm sad.
I'm heading back.
Yeah, Johnny G's the only one. He only changes once, while everyone else is just all over the place. There's one more person. Where'd she go? Did she get stuck? Oh, there she is. Oh, Rose Queen is really funny because we fight her again in a future mission, and the strat on Switch is to make her kill herself by falling into water.
Why is that only the strat on Switch?
Because you don't have the accuracy of PC. That's literally it.
Oh, okay.
And she is really easily baited to this just big pool of water. Oh, I'm out of ammo with my
With your gun arm? Yeah.
with my gun arm.
Do you not have, like, the ammo cache yet?
No, since I never got the down booster,
Oh.
I couldn't craft it.
Okay.
Anyways, while we're waiting on the train, I'm just gonna kind of loot these guys.
Sorry about having to fight you. I'm taking your stuff. Bye.
Yeah, that's basically it. Not really getting good hauls from them. Crown Princess always has something good though. Okay, never mind. You failed me.
I'm that
sad.
Seems like a bad idea of things to say during a marathon run, Utsu.
She usually at least has like body, which like her body is like. Hang on, let me rephrase. Her mech's body is the like one of the best ones to have. Sorry, misspoke a little bit there.
You're fine.
something I like about this game is you can actually overlap healing areas.
Yeah, it heals faster.
Yeah. So something I guess I haven't shown yet is, yeah, you can get out of your mech and kind of run around.
Is this the classic train level where you've done everything and now you're just waiting on the train situation?
Yep. Just wait on that. But yeah, so the as a pilot, you have this little thing here. This is which does a surprising amount of damage, but when the mechs are moving around like all over the place, it's not really fun, especially since you have to buy an upgrade that lets you lock on with this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it doesn't look like you can lock on right now.
Yeah. Anyway, you can get in and out of your mech, which was one thing I really liked about this game. Not a lot of mech games have that feature, which
Yeah.
I love. I love games that like. I've always wanted a game that like the main premise was the mech, but there was still purpose of getting out of the mech, which made getting into the mech even more fulfilling. Like a kind of like final sprint to it, like.
Yeah, reminds me a little bit of Xenogears, but that's like an RPG, not really an action game.
Hang on, I almost forgot to grab this. You have to go to the factory to get your whatever you built. Anyways, I have 2 gun arms now.
Ooh.
Do I have anything auxiliary? I don't. Does the shop have anything? There is a shop, but usually they only sell stuff that you've like built. Yeah, but you don't have to like rebuild it. Oh well, girl can dream. Anyways, now I have 2 gun arms, so life is easy now. Almost Lisa says so. Titanfall, not quite Titanfall, because
You have arrived at the
like
area. Scanning.
Titanfall, like it's either you play in the mech or as the pilot.
But units with stealth capability.
I like it. I want the pilot to matter less,
Initiate
basically,
Arsenal's data link.
um,
Opening squad communications.
but still have parts where like you have to like get out.
Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of like Titanfall multiplayer, where you have to like build up the ability to summon your mech.
Still have to do that in Titanfall 2, but not really in the campaign.
Yeah, but yeah, they don't really do it in the campaign at all. So
Also, something I don't like about Titanfall, which is a really nitpicky dislike, is I don't like them having AI. I like them when you get out of them and they're just not moving.
yeah, makes sense.
Oh yeah, we're fighting Savior. I never really talk about Savior. He's royal, and he's really snooty. And also his siblings have a really weird obsession with him. But yeah, he thinks he's all that, and as you can see, I have 2 gun arms now. He's dead. I'm fighting his butler now. He's your default British butler. I'm killing him too. He's gonna die here soon.
Is that the sibling who's very upset at you because you just killed Savior?
Oh yeah, she is. She doesn't show emotion though. She's like one of the edgiest characters. Also, she's the easiest to kill once I find her. Just watch her health bar.
Oh my goodness.
And she's
She
dead.
absolutely melted.
Responding.
Oh yeah, sometimes I get a gun arm from her,
My lord,
funnily enough.
why did this happen? All unidentified arsenals have been rendered inactive. Mission complete.
No one's having the stuff I want.
Accomplishment recognized.
It seems like a common thread in this game, story-wise, of people show up without their identifiers on in their arsenal, and then you have to fight them because they're in a mission area without their identifiers on, and then they get upset at you because you had to fight them.
And you won because you're just better than everyone.
And if
Because
they just, you know, showed up with their identifier on,
All units return according to
and we're like, yo, what's up? You wouldn't
yeah,
have to
like
fight them.
a lot of the stuff in this game can be solved with just oh hey, we're doing this. Maybe we can find a way to do both our missions at the same time.
Yeah,
But no, usually it's just like grrr, pew 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 pew.
Our mission goals do not perfectly align. Now we must fight to the death.
Yeah, basically. Oh, here's another fun mission. We get to meet we saw these guys last in rank E. They're basically like, they're your stereotypical like, I'm a hero of justice type character.
Approach complete. Generating the map
And they're
of the
brothers.
orbital of the experiment
Oh
facility.
boy.
Scanning battlefield.
And they're just gonna give us their whole backstory here.
All systems normal.
I like that in chat. 2 mechs enter, 1 mech leaves.
Hey, here they are. So I'm just gonna dump bullets into them while they talk. They're looking for the guy who killed their parents.
they're telling you their backstory while you're just blowing them the hell up.
Yeah. And now they stopped talking because I blew one of them up. The one thing that they say in the dialogue, if it goes that far, is they're like, only thing we have from our parents is our arsenals. I'm like, so how'd you pick who got moms?
Enemy arsenals have ceased
Ooh, that hurts. You just took away the thing that they had from their parents.
been achieved. This concludes the
Okay. I'm just kind of grabbing stuff while I
Still
can
no down
because
booster.
no down booster, but it's okay. I
There's
I
not
can-
really like anything you can do if it refuses to show up. It's just pure RNG.
Yeah, basically. Which, like, I can get the thing I want just by chance. I'm kind of wanting I'm kind of wanting a what is it, like, just an auxiliary item in general, which nobody seems to have any auxiliary items on them.
Yeah, you've only really been seeing like body parts and weapons.
Yeah, which auxiliary stuff, they just do like little extra stuff. Either they give you more ammo, or they give you more health, or they let you recharge stamina. Oh, we last saw Falcon back on the first mission. Basically, that wasn't the like intro mission.
Yeah.
Here he is, and we're just gonna kill him because we're mad at him for making us wait like 3 minutes against enemies we couldn't beat.
Oh, is he the one that blew up the giant robots?
No, he's the guy who was with us while we were waiting to blow up the giant robots.
Okay.
He's the guy who was with Johnny G.
You really do just fight everybody you meet at some point.
Yeah, that's kind of how it goes. Either you've gotta. Where'd he go? Did he leave the map? Why are you over here? Are you good? Okay, there. Oh, that's a good body, actually.
I like how you killed him while he was in the middle of saying, "I'll lay down the finishing."
mission accomplishment recognized. Based on the outcome of this mission,
I'm upsetty spaghetti.
further investigation.
Yeah, so the whole plot of this mission is that like the other dude's like apparently distracting your team while the other dude's picking them off, but you can just not be distracted. Like there's nothing stopping you from just going to the other dude.
Mapping return sequence.
Oh yeah, I didn't mention Falcon talks about how he can smell people while he's in his mech.
Really?
He's like, I can discern you from your scent alone. I'm like, through the cockpit?
So he's just being like extra edgy. I could smell you.
Yeah, he's like. So this game actually has a lot of like variety and like representation. He's like an indigenous person, I think.
Okay.
A lot of people are just like white, but like there is a good amount of representation. Also, like every hairstyle option is available no matter like which body type you pick.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Mission briefing.
You know, I didn't look at the icon for this mission, but oh, thank God. Okay, we're not quite at the mission I hate. There is a mission in this game that just sucks. There's no way to describe it other than it sucks. It's an auto scroller that you can lose.
Wait, what?
Approach complete.
It's an auto scroller you can lose surprisingly easily. and it takes like 5 minutes.
Oh no.
Yeah, so it's a time. Luckily, this one isn't an auto scroller. I have to blow up all these dudes first. All these AIs.
Unidentified arsenals are approaching.
And lo and behold, here are the unidentified arsenals on the way.
Rookie, you and the lieutenant continue the mission. You two are closest to the heliport. Any objections? That's an order, yeah. Consider it done.
I feel like
Alright.
we've gotten to the point in the story where almost every mission is you have a mission. Attention, unidentified arsenals are approaching.
Yeah, basically, that's basically all of rank C. Once rank C is like the most just like repetitive rank, but once you get past it, you're good to go. So we killed Gloom there first because, as I said before when we first fought him, that he's the easiest to kill. We kind of bully Gloom every time we see him. He's this poor old guy that you come across. You're just like, I'm just gonna wreck you.
First target down. Moving
Because more often than not, when you fight this duo, you only have to fight one of them.
Attention. Target Bravo is ready for takeoff.
So I just have to kill her. There we go.
More damage than expected. Generator's conversion efficiency
Do you have anything for me?
will withdraw.
You have a useless missile.
The evacuation may proceed without interference.
That was actually my favorite like missile in my casual playthrough, because it that might be promising. Hang on,
We were able to
I think that was an auxiliary.
You kept terrorists busy. Rescue operations are
I'm gonna see what I can do with that.
you get
I'm gonna see if I can craft that into anything. Saying, but yeah, some of these like little like flying guns that like shoot for you, but they suck. Factory. I can do exactly nothing with what I got. Excellent.
Oh no.
It's okay. I thought I'd check. I only have memorized that down booster leads to the thing I want, and I've never checked anything else. Oh, remember that first mission where we had to guide the train?
Yeah.
We're doing the same mission now, but in reverse. Now we're fighting the same people who are defending a train.
Oh.
So this time we don't actually have to wait for a train. We just have to beat the heck out of them.
You'd rather not die. Don't let me score a direct hit. Her weapon
Uh,
is non-standard.
Guns Empress is up there. She has a super laser for some reason.
Caution is advised.
Something. She's testing a weapon for someone. I'm just gonna ignore her and let her shoot me while I dump bullets into Rose Queen. And hope that she doesn't get stunned for too long, that I don't actually get to kill her.
You have talked enough crap. Let's agree to call that a one shot. Your first and only one shot.
Enemies getting stunned by explosions is
What's the matter with
the bane of me having a good time. There we go. I can stun them with like electricity and it works just fine though, which is really interesting. All right, now I can fight Guns Empress since she's done like doing her like big laser attack.
Does she finish doing like the big laser attack based on when you kill the other person, or is it just like a
No.
time-based thing?
She fires it and then she fires it like 3 times and then she goes, "Oh, looks like you're still standing. We'll consider that your only warning shot." And then she goes to shoot it again. Apparently the barrel's warped or something. I just noticed I'm low on ammo. So I am going to go grab some more. There we go. I have some more now. Oh, hi, Rose Queen. What do you have for me? Nothing. Oh, but you did give me more ammo, so I guess that works.
serves me right for using
You have
a
anything?
weapon. No feedback's running to my arsenal's energy system.
Oh yeah, something interesting is that your mech can run out of durability like during fights in certain body parts. So if you pick up a part while it's wow, she gave me like nothing again.
Got a bunch of ammo from that though.
Sending request
Yeah.
to orbital.
So if
Yeah,
you're
so-
like on low durability on an armor piece, you pick up another one. Can you like swap it in combat?
Yeah,
Is that what you're
it
saying?
swaps out. As you can see, this is a different color from my main mech.
Oh yeah.
Savior's gonna give me all kinds of praise for this. Thanks, rookie.
Oh yeah, that's Heaven. That's one of Savior's sisters that's really into him. I just don't talk about it. Even though I'm talking about it, don't worry about it. So now that's over. Okay, well, here's the mission.
All right, chat. If you have any questions,
I'm gonna
This
go
is
and
the
equip that new chest because it has a really good boost. Do I have any new legs? No. Oh, I can just get a new gun arm. So, this mission, there are asteroids falling from the sky, or sorry, meteorites. They're meteorites when they're in atmosphere.
Approach complete.
And I have to blow them up to defend these like towers here. And I need at least, I believe it's either one of them standing or two of them standing. I can't remember, and honestly, I don't want to test it. Because as I said, it takes a while. And they're randomly generated, so you just have to,
oh, that's the worst.
you just have to guess from this awful trajectory where to go.
Oh no. That sounds terrible.
Luckily, I've never lost this mission in a run before, but I'm not about to test my luck. I'm gonna be using the spam boosting a lot here. But for some reason, just airspeed is less in this map, or at least it feels like it. Oh yeah, I'm using two guns when I should only be using one. Because running out of ammo is very bad in this map because the only source of ammo is down on the ground, which if you are on the ground, oh no. Okay, this is very stressful. Yeah,
This looks unpleasant. And you said it's like 5 minutes?
about.
Oh, that's awful.
So yeah, do we have any questions?
People still talking about Armored Core in chat. People are having fun just vibing about mech games, it seems like, during this run.
That's not too bad. How important are your mech parts, or is it kind of minor changes? They're not like make or break a run important, but they are like important enough to actually look. Like, they make you faster, they give you better damage, especially these gun arms I have are the most important part.
A second wave of debris is inbound.
Oh my goodness. Oh no!
I will extend
Do the towers gain health over time, or is it just they take an X number of hits and they're down?
Take an X number of hits and they're down.
Oh no.
I've had times when
classified information from orbital. Access granted.
oh no.
Damage to the gravity control system is critical.
Yeah.
Caution.
So I usually only like camp one tower in this mission in normal runs, but like I don't know if it's two, like 3 out of 4 being lose or 4 out of 4 being losing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bazooka arms are OP, but the issue is that again, explosion damage stuns other mercenaries, which makes it so you can't damage them as fast.
So this is like the halfway point where you're waiting on the second wave?
No,
Oh no.
this is like 30, no, more like 40% of the way through.
I was just scared that you were gonna say that there were 3 waves instead, and I was like, oh no.
No, like it's less of a waves and more of just these are gonna keep coming in one consistent just burst until like the end of the mission.
This is
Which-
probably the most useful I've seen your allies be, though. They're actually blowing some of these up.
Yeah, but for some reason for this mission, they decided to give you the 2 allies that focus on melee damage.
Oh no.
This is the one mission where I've considered getting a sniper rifle because you can actually aim down sights with sniper rifles and the bullets go way farther.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Are there any big skips found in this game? No real big skips, mostly just because the game's separated into missions. If the game was more linear, then I'm sure there'd be so many more skips, but like...
How much time
Just
did
like-
that like stealth mission skip save you?
That saved me... That saves about like 20 to 30 seconds, mostly just from not having to like run slowly and have stamina recharge.
Okay, so that's not even a big skip, even though it looks like it.
Yeah, it's not really a big skip. It's just kind of like a stamina manip.
Okay.
Yeah, the biggest downfall of this game, like taking so long, is just that it's separated into missions instead of being linear. I thought it was gonna be linear when it was first coming out, and like there's so much stuff that would like
To the gravity control facilities has reached 50%
be helpful if this game was linear.
trajectory of the debris and prevent direct hits. System restoration 50%
yeah.
complete.
Okay, we're at 50% system restoration, so shouldn't take too much longer now, hopefully. We've actually been getting a pretty good meteor cycle. But yeah, these towers, so basically the lore of this, if you haven't been paying attention, is that these towers are holding up bits of the moon that didn't fall from the like main plot of the story,
Yeah.
and they failed for some reason, and these are all moon pieces. The original objective of this mission was just to investigate over here, and then this happened.
So now you got to defend the towers, or even more if the moon will fall down.
Yeah, basically. So like that's why failing this mission isn't an option,
Yeah.
because like it's like world ends.
Damage to the gravity control facilities is at 80%. Restoring all systems will prove difficult. Defending the facilities is your top priority.
And now that the AI is sassing you,
Restoration 80.
you're
Yeah.
supposed to be defending the facilities, not letting them blow up.
Yeah, this would be a lot easier if like the arcs were way easier to judge, but just you don't really know one's about to hit one of these until it's right on top of it.
Yeah. Especially
And,
since
like-
there's a lot of them that seem to be going like off in the out of the like playable area of the mission, you know?
Yeah, the biggest issue, I have to go get more ammo. So, the biggest issue is that like, you can't like you can't go up high to like
Damage to the gravity control facilities has
get them
reached 95%.
early.
These cannot operate in this condition.
Okay, so this is the only one still up.
I guess we found out.
I guess I did. Oh no, I'm out of ammo. Those dudes down below like just didn't give me any. Hang on,
Yeah, I
I'm
noticed
gonna body
that.
block.
Switch to backup system complete.
Okay, whew.
Oh my goodness, that was scary.
To 104%. All debris has been cleared.
104%.
Complete. Mission accomplishment recognized.
It's like a Crash Bandicoot percentage.
Yeah. But you don't need to worry about this anymore once the
Were the immortals behind
dialogues like finishes.
An injunction has been placed on this mission.
And looks like there's the last one there.
To outside parties. Now mapping return sequence. All units
That was stressful.
That was scary, Utsu.
It's okay, we never have to do anything like that again. That is the scariest mission in the game. That's like... That's the part that I just like hate to get to. I wish I could find a skip for that. Anyways, now that that's over with, we can move on.
mission briefing.
We got about like 2 more missions until the end of this rank.
Okay.
And then like rank B and rank A are like the end game. They only have like 5 missions in them. Oh no, rank A is like 8.
Yeah, and we are going to take a break after the end of rank C, just because on Hofix we like to promote healthy behavior, wellness breaks, that sort of thing.
Provided by Zen's mining base.
Yeah. By the way, they talk about here how you can't see the like transportation vessel yet, but you can just go to it.
It's currently flying in stealth mode. I cannot confirm its location on the radar.
I'm glad people noticed me body blocking once I had no ammo.
It was a very clutch body block.
Processing. The aircraft is
I thought maybe you were like trying to melee them at first, and then you just started flying in front of them repeatedly, and I was like, oh my goodness, that is.
Oh yeah, that's just
that's
what
clutch.
you do. Oh yeah, so you can start doing damage to this dude before he's actually like activated.
Does that carry over?
Yeah.
Nice.
So he's about once his health bar spawns, yeah, he's about a little over halfway dead.
Wow, that's so much damage. That's just the power of your gun arms.
Yeah, gun arms are broken because I'm pretty sure because like you give up being able to use your hands. There's only like one area in the future that I'm going to give up gun arms for a hand, and you'll see why.
That tracks pretty well with Armored Core, though. Like, in every
Yeah,
Armored Core, there were the gun arms, and they're definitely a trade-off, but they were always very powerful.
recognized.
yeah, I remember those.
Close to complete control over the oval link.
The only Armored Core game that I played was Armored Core for Answer as a kid. And I didn't understand a thing that was going on because I was like 10.
Oh, yeah. When I played Armored Core 1 on PlayStation 1, I was like, I don't know what the plot is, but I'm a giant robot flying around blowing stuff up. This game is great.
I spent more time in the training mode playing around with my customized mechs.
Yeah.
Like I made like Armored Core versions of like Gundams and stuff.
I really liked the versus mode in the old PlayStation Armored Cores, but it was like hard to get people to play it with you.
Mission briefing.
Oh yeah, so
Unidentified structure.
so like we've seen these guys, Notes, Jack, Chill, and like 2 other people, a Crow. They're part of a like they're a family, and their faction is called Innocence. And the thing about them is they're immortal, literally. Not like these robot immortals; they can't die.
Interesting.
And like nobody actually knows that about them. So like in universe, everyone just thinks that they keep going on death missions and then just showing up the next day.
Investigation probe.
Like they'll like see like Jack die and they'll be like, oh my god, he's dead. And then like he'll like come into the living room the next day like, hey guys, what's up? They're like, but you died. He's like, I got better. So you're here investigating this tower here, which this tower is what gives them their immortality.
Please remain on until the investigation is complete.
And these are the easiest enemies in the game.
Release
Oh, really?
safety mechanisms.
Yeah.
Prepare for combat.
So you'll see.
I knew it'd be you, rookie.
Also, all their mechs look the same.
Listen, rookie. No, that tower isn't registered, but this isn't what you think it is. I've been struggling for a long time.
Oops.
Trying to-
All right, that was Notes.
My generator's malfunctioning. I shouldn't have hesitated so much. Crow, chill. It's all up to you now.
That was Chill. There he is. There's Crow.
Chill's down too. You hear me? I refuse to give up.
That was Crow.
That was the perfect voice line timing.
Anyways, now we get to fight Jack and Ridgen. Easier boss fight because you actually don't have to kill them all the way. So get Jack to low HP, and then they kill each other. I forget the reasoning why, but yeah, they're dead now.
Like, actually dead?
No. Just you know,
Okay.
mechs don't work no more. Not really. I found my ID.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
I forget if any of these guys have something I want. Because I'm kind of desperate for that ammo.
You want the down booster to craft into the ammo reserve?
Yeah, something. So I'm really hoping that one of them has something. Nope. Oh well. I'm not going to give up. Dies.
Yeah, it was perfect timing. You let him finish saying, "I'm not gonna give up," and then he blows up.
Oh, so here we meet the coolest character in the game that's only here for one mission. His name is Solomon. He is an AI that pilots a prototype model and just goes around killing people with 2 swords.
That definitely has style to it, you know.
Which I'm a sucker for the good old uses a prototype but is better than everyone else story.
This area
Yeah.
is rich with femtoparticles. Do not wander off.
It's just a cool concept. I don't know why.
You? What about Greek?
Anyways, we can ignore all those enemies even though it says we have to kill 14 of them.
Attention.
Yeah, this is him. This is Solomon.
Has been detected, but it is not a corrupted AI. Displaying on your console.
He's got 2 swords.
I like how that your companion, the first thing that happens when you load in, this area is rife with femtoparticles. Do not wander off while you are currently boosting away from
Yeah,
them.
you immediately wander off. Do not wander off. Bye. Yeah, so he is. This boss was impossible on Switch. Like, I have no idea how I beat him, because he's. You can probably just follow just how hard it is to find him. Anyways,
Yeah.
that was him. You can actually get one of his arms, which I'm actually gonna go get that. You can loot his cool custom arm.
Running amok. The oval link has become.
I'll be using that later. To explain femto particles, they're basically just Mars particles. And
Weird
that
space
was
particles. Okay.
rank C, so we can pause the timer now and take a break.
Yeah. So, let me pause the timer real quick. All right, so we're going to take a quick break here. On Hotfix, we like to promote healthy behavior, so we like to have these wellness breaks. So we're going to take a quick break, take a few minutes, get up, stretch, refill our water, encourage you all to do the same. Stay tuned, as we will be back with more Daemon X Machina after the break, so stick around. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Community Spotlight. We just took a quick break there. Hope you all took the opportunity to get up, stretch, refill your water, just generally take care of yourselves. Just as a quick reminder, if you missed the start of this show or any of our other shows, you can go to our YouTube, youtube.com/GamesDoneQuick, where we have a full archive of all of our past broadcasts, including our special events like One and Donathon that was this weekend. It was a lot of fun, hosted by Emerlin. And of course, while you're here over on our Twitch channel, or if you go check it out, well, if you're watching on YouTube, twitch.tv/GamesDoneQuick, we'd appreciate it if you would consider subscribing, as Hotfix is funded in part thanks to your subscriptions and bits. And if you tune in tomorrow, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern, Game Masters is going to be featuring some Mario mods, followed by Time Capsule with part 2 of the Final Fantasy IX speedrun. So make sure you tune in tomorrow for those. They're going to be a good time. But Utsu, whenever you're ready, why don't you count us back in, and we'll get back into the run.
Alrighty. Whoops. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so we're going to rank B here. Rank B is kind of the like lead into like the end game of the story. The end game is just it's just like twist after twist after twist with the like
Approach complete. You have a
30 characters they have, not even 30, like 20 characters they have.
standard particle distribution.
Like, what can we do with the same 20 characters?
Will not be affected. Initiating each
Which even then, they don't even use a lot of the characters,
communications channel.
weirdly enough. We're actually going to be fighting like 5 of them here.
Facility.
So we're
And,
destroying an illegal facility according to the mission objectives?
Specifically, we're blowing up these ships, these guns here. These big cannons.
You understand that Sky violated
Something really funny about this game is the fact that you can skip all cutscenes and like out of combat dialogue. Is that you just have no idea what's actually happening in the story.
Is this another one of those protecting the balance of power style missions?
No, I think it's that these are just generally war crimes of weapons or something.
Oh, okay.
Are still operational. Continue.
Like these are just too powerful to really be left alone.
Cumulative damage to the facility has reached 75%. Mission is ongoing. Continue your assault. Cumulative damage to the facility has reached 90%.
So I actually don't have to beat those other dudes, even though like they are killable. I just gotta blow these up and then mission's good to go.
Including the cannons are no longer operational. Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized.
Game over. I must say that was very entertaining.
If you haven't noticed by now, based on Klondike's design and the stuff he says, he treats everything like a game. That's his whole
Yeah.
shtick. Literally has an
Oh.
ace of spades on his chin.
I like how he's talking trash like, oh, that was very entertaining when he literally did nothing.
Mission briefing.
That's what
You
he
destroyed
does.
all of the cannons.
That's what he does. This is another Johnny G mission. Gutter boy. We also get to see a character we haven't seen up till now,
Approach complete. You have arrived
and I can never remember her name.
at scanning back.
Okay, though, we'll remember here in a moment.
Particle density
But I have to kill every enemy here, or at least I think I do. I could be wrong. It's either waiting on dialogue or killing everyone here. Rogue Cinderella, that's her name.
Arsenals have emerged from the airbase. Checking database for records.
It's the five hells. Savior, heaven,
Oh, I was wrong. Johnny G is not on this mission. We have Crown Princess.
Oh, I'm disappointed.
I'm sorry, I got it mixed up. We have Rogue Cinderella and Crown Princess.
You're a Crown Princess fan though, so it's all right.
Yes, I am. She's very cute. So here, we only really need to kill Savior for this mission, so
Attention. Savior's unit appears to be malfunctioning. He is attempting to withdraw, but you may be able to subdue him before he leaves the
I yield. Well fought. But know this, rookie.
why am I on the ground?
Valentine suffers defeat but once. You have
Isn't this like the third time you defeated him?
Second, but you know.
order.
Even
Okay.
even though he does say Valentine's suffers defeat just once. I see Mistle saying no boost feathering. So I'm the only runner for this game, and I didn't know there was
have ceased their
I didn't know there was a Daemon X Machina Discord.
facility. They will comply
So I don't know what boost feathering is.
Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized.
Hard to like know stuff when you're the only runner. Just waiting for the mission to end here.
we finished. If that had gone on any longer, it would have turned ugly for us.
Crown Princess sounds like bored at the end of the mission there.
Yeah, that's her character. She's bored, but it's okay because she's cute. She's allowed to be bored.
Mission briefing.
I'm gonna be honest, I forget what's. Oh wait, I know what this mission is. This is the mission that you need to mute the game sound for.
Okay. Thanks for the warning.
Don't worry, the music hasn't started yet.
Mission area. Scanning back.
Oh yeah, okay, I do that from time to time.
Yeah, you're normally doing that in wing mode though, right? Because it doesn't
Yeah,
drain
usually
your
in wing
stamina.
mode because I don't feel like that. Like unless you have like a fully optimized mech, it's worth it. Nope, doesn't have what I want. Do you have what I want? No. All right, so I'm running away from these guys because Grief here. Grief here. One, he comes with copyrighted music. For some reason, he only has his battle music is copyrighted. Every run I've uploaded cannot be monetized for some reason. And also, Grief here just sucks. So the way you fight Grief is because he just turns on you because they think you're gonna stop her from getting that data. You just kind of shove yourself in a corner and you wait. You just wait. You can't like you can't skip this. Grief is talking to us as if we're fighting him, but like we're just standing over here. Something I can show off here is we got this ability all the way back in rank E. It's called like Mirage or whatever, and you can basically just create another U. But it drains femto, which you need for using these. Which these are infinitely more useful than, another U, which basically has the same brain power as an AI friend. So I guess for now I'll just.
His voice lines really are just assuming that you're trying to fight him right now.
Yeah, so I would be fighting him, but you can't kill him. His health stops going down at like halfway. It's just I don't know why.
that voice line.
You are reaching my every expectation. It's like I am. Here, let me get out of my mech. Am I meeting it now? You get to look at my character.
That's amazing.
Yeah, something I did like about this game, but also didn't like, is that like you can get upgrades that like change your body parts, but some of them just look really ugly. Like
Needs a glamour system.
Yeah, it does. I just feel like everything needs a glamour system, honestly. Don't mind my mech and then my mech with their chest open. A promising sign. Yeah, Grief's having a great time just looking for me. You'll have to see it. By the way, we're only at 25%.
Oh my goodness, this is 25% of the way through this fight.
No, it like picks up in pace rapidly,
Okay.
but it just, it's really annoying to be like, here, you're just waiting. Yeah, see, she just hit 50% now. Yeah. Grief sometimes will just come chase you over here, and you'll have to go finding a new hiding spot. My spot is always different. I'll show off my favorite spot later. Oh, questions are more than welcome right now.
How many times did you do the fight normally before going to hang out at the Rock? Somebody's asking.
More times than I'd like to admit. Not really annoying at all because I don't really use that body. I usually just I like to use the one I'm using now that I got from a Crown Princess. Oh dear, I didn't think about this. Oh good. But yeah, what can you do with that body? I've basically just like prioritized like speed, like boost speed and stuff for my body parts, and then just left the gun arms to all of my damage.
Somebody's asking if there's like, if you're like grinding for times, are there any parts that you just reset if you don't get?
Honestly, usually like the either the Legion arms, any of the Legion arms, or a Goliath arm. If I don't get either of those, then I have to reset.
Do you ever reset over like a run like this where you're not getting the down boost?
No, I don't ever reset for down boost.
Are we good to unmute now, by the way?
Yeah. So now that's over, I can just, there's only like 2 more missions here for rank B.
I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this question, but somebody's asking if you're playing on controller.
Points have been blocked to
No, this is mouse and keyboard.
Oh, how peculiar. Your target is not an immortal. This
Oh god, why did you ask for numbers?
comparing with Sky Union.
Oh, completely unrelated. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Attention.
Oh yeah, we're fighting Gloom and Regret again. So as usual, we're gonna bully Gloom.
I was about to say, it's time to pick on Gloom then, right?
Yep.
Regret, I must withdraw.
Attention. Gloom's arsenal is inactive. The battle is not over. Combat systems remain online.
Oh yeah, something weird is you can actually activate some of the like shift abilities when they're out of duration, so they just won't cool down and you just won't like be able to use them.
That
It's a weird little bug.
that seems like a thing where it just shouldn't let you do that.
To think I could kill you was a miscalculation.
I think it's because like I do it as it's about to
Whatever you want,
Oh,
Cool
okay.
down.
Yeah.
I'll be watching closely because the future is already decided.
All enemies have withdrawn from the battlefield. Attention. Combat systems offline. Requesting that Sky Union close this area. Please wait a moment.
just wait on dialogue here.
Incoming reply from Sky Union. They have approved the closure of this mission area. All records of this incident will be archived.
I like how half of these missions end with, "You are now under NDA. You're not allowed to talk about this."
But yeah, basically. I'm gonna be fighting another big boss, which this boss can either be really easy or just really annoying. Johnny G is on this one. I'm not wrong this time. He is on this one.
Okay.
He is on this one. Good old Johnny G. Johnny does nothing wrong, G.
Approach complete.
This is the one, huh? It's a lot slower than the information said.
I'm kind of just waiting for the boss to show up. I'm gonna sit in this femto area here.
Some time for it to dig through it.
It's great and all that it ain't moving that fast, but how's standing around supposed to draw it on?
Processing. Detecting a high energy response beneath the ground.
It's
So someone's asking what's the trade-off for the gun arms. Like you said, there's like certain things you can't do when you have a gun arm.
I can't switch weapons. Like I have weapons on my back. Those might as well not be there. I can't like grab things to throw them. And if I run out of ammo, as I said, I can't switch to the guns on my back. So I'm basically like just like screwed. But these guys just do so much damage. Yeah, so this boss is really frustrating because he can just go underground.
Oh, one of those. Okay.
But if I shoot him in the right spot, then it'll delay when he goes underground. All right, I did a decent amount of damage before he went under. I am going to collect ammo now.
You went under again? Hold your fire. You're just gonna hit the rubble and kicked up.
This sucks. How long is it gonna stay underground? It's gonna reach the refinery.
I like how the one AI is like, "Yeah, this sucks. We don't like waiting."
Oh yeah,
She's the speedrunner, clearly.
There we go.
Attention. The core of the corrupted AI is self-destructing, detecting a large outflow of femtoparticles. Energy levels decreasing. The target has stopped. It is incapable of independent locomotion. Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized.
But I still have to wait for this
Hell yeah, we're getting paid. I can
this
reduce
dialogue before I can actually skip through here.
Huh? Why would your pay affect Ayer's sentence?
Because what's hers is mine, and what's mine is hers. I'm gonna see to it she gets set free.
Whatever you say. Anyway, what was that thing trying to do? I doubt it was interested in femto ore.
Who cares? Let's just go home. My rig's getting dustier the longer we stay here.
Good point. 4. Now for return.
Someone's asking if you could use an all sword build in this game.
According to the map sequence.
You can. In fact, before gun arms, I used to bring a sword to the final boss because I would always run out of ammo. It took like half an hour, but it worked.
That sounds miserable.
All right, so we are on rank A now.
Mission briefing.
Oh, rank B was fast.
Yeah, rank B is only 5 missions. Rank A is the true end game. So here we're investigating this big production facility, but really we're just going to the end of it and then going right back to the beginning.
Approach.
Strange. This doesn't match our prior data. The infrastructure is completely different now.
The production facility now appears to extend underground. Discard your infrastructure data and
So
revisit the
I
area.
How labyrinthy.
Alert.
be using wing shift. Nope, I didn't go far enough. Hang on.
Headed this way.
I swear I'm smart.
Yes, we know whether this is
You
the
are.
immortal base. Set this facility as our demolition target. Destroy any immortals you encounter.
I like how story-wise we progressed from we cannot touch the immortals to destroy any immortals you encounter.
I went the wrong way.
Just the way he casually says that just describes how much more powerful you've gotten in terms of like lore, you know?
Oh yeah, yeah. So like you actually do end up fighting like that first like big mech that you came across in the beginning, except this time you can actually like fight it.
Mhm.
And it's actually like bigger than it was before.
Ooh.
We'll see. Yeah, so I'm literally just
Must hurry. We're not going to last much longer.
coming to the end here, killing everything in this room, and I'm gonna go back to the beginning.
Spare me your commentary. Just destroy it already.
There we go. Anyways, now I leave. I have a 3-minute timer to get through here. So this is really just the rush. All right, then I go up. And then I got stunned. So like, yeah, lightning basically stuns you and you just can't move. And end of the level is right here.
Self-destruction underway.
Oh yeah, mission's done.
So they gave you 3 minutes, you only needed a little bit over 1.
Yeah, there was like a big like cutscene at the end there where like Crimson Ward like apparently died, but then he came back and he's like, oh, how am I alive? But you know, we skipped it. Wait, no, it's okay. So I actually have to come to this mission without any weapons.
Really?
Because if I have weapons, then it will have me do like it will have me do like combat, and I could just skip this combat by just showing up without weapons.
That's amazing. And that includes having to switch off your gun arms, right? Because those count as weapons.
Yeah. So like he basically invites you. He's like, I just want to talk. Don't come armed. And if you show up with any sort of weapons, he's like, you came in your robot? And I'm like, how else am I gonna fucking get here?
Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area. Grief has been detected.
So I have to.
Scanning battlefield. Even if I were destroyed, I'm just a copy with only some functions transferred over.
I just have to sit through this dialogue and then I can skip everything.
Unsettling to me
And then I'll win.
Physical form is just a communications terminal.
Why do you fight in the first?
Why do you fight? All right, and that was the mission. I just slapped some random arms on my mech.
Don't even match SMH.
Yeah, but yeah, if I showed up, I'd have to fight like him, Gloom, and Regret, and kill all of them, and it's annoying. So now I'm going to. So now we know that Grief is evil, actually. So all of Bullet Works, the main dudes that we've been working with, the dudes that Johnny G is a part of, is they're launching an attack on him. I have an auxiliary? When did I get? Oh, flash grenade. Anyway, so yeah, we're launching an attack on him. So we're going with like all of the people of this faction. Like we got Crimson Lord, we got Diablo, we got Johnny G, we got everybody with us.
How many of them are going to turn on you during the mission?
Just one.
One-on-one with grief, huh?
Also, I did mention Crimson Lord's like
Take over.
regarded in universe as like
Focus on the mission.
the best pilot.
Everyone knows you're strong. But riding off the enemy like that makes people nervous. When you handle things.
And well, he's gonna be the one to betray us.
Of
'Cause
course.
Diablo comes across as the most edgy character here, but really it's Crimson Lord.
Finishes the job they've been assigned.
Because he's like, his whole shtick is like, I have to get more powerful. I have to be the strongest ever. I have no friend. Like, he's just really cringy.
Are these like the same types of cannons you destroyed earlier?
Yeah.
Just like plot twist, there's more of them kind of thing?
Yeah.
Defense system deactivating.
This isn't over yet.
Oh yeah, this is Brigadier General. He's the leader of Bulletworks. This is our first time actually hearing him.
Is that because you skipped every other time he's talked?
Yeah, he's actually like a really big character in this, but we just haven't acknowledged him. Anyways, so stuff is happening. More stuff is happening. Drake is dead. And that was the mission.
Amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, Drake is dead. Don't worry about it.
Mission briefing.
And then, so you remember like Savior, the dude who we killed like twice and said we only killed him once?
Yeah. He said that you never get the best of him more than once after you
Yeah.
kill him the second time.
So we're gonna go kill two of his sisters.
Oh, that's gonna sting.
Because his family is also kind of evil.
Scanning battlefield.
Where am I
I'm
going?
shocked to hear this, Utsu.
I went the wrong way. I was looking away.
Initiating each arsenal state alert.
Anyways, I only have to kill like one of them. Yeah, for anybody wanting to run, I do have a Discord. I haven't done much with it, but there is a Discord. You can find it on the speedrun.com page.
Coming undone. Can't think. Can't take this anymore.
Well, that's weird.
Brother.
What's weird?
Attention.
That was just going on longer than I was used to.
Okay.
Usually I kill Heaven first, and it cuts right to cutscene. But yeah, so you only have to kill one of them, and then the other one kills themselves. I forget the whole like reasoning behind it.
Mission briefing.
Oh yeah, this beginning of this mission is going to be a little bit scripted here. Yeah, so basically, we're supposed to destroy this missile base. These don't become like actually like fightable until my allies start fighting them.
Scanning battlefield.
I can scan like
Femtoparticle density is low.
cool like designs though
Not be affected.
while I'm waiting.
Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communication.
Also, if you haven't noticed yet, they use the same like
That's the missile
10 maps throughout
Yeah.
the whole game.
occupying it, or
Definitely.
There are no responses on the radar. Shall I investigate the surrounding area?
No need. Our mission is to destroy the facility. Let's just fire away till nothing's left and head on home.
showtime. 3, 2, 1, fire!
So they count it down for the firing, and then they wait like 5 more seconds, and then start shooting.
The facility is taking only minor damage. It remains largely
I like
Did you
to
wait for
imagine-
them to fire just to show that off?
This is a tough nut to crack.
Well, you have to either way. This is all scripted until like the first enemy shows off.
Oh, you can't like help them. Okay, I thought you were
No.
waiting.
Yeah. So, anyways,
Listen to a word I
Nameless shows up. The dude who called us all the way back at rank B to tell us that he's like a cool dude.
Oh, is he the one like giving us a lecture on like what it means to be a mercenary and everything?
Kinda. Yeah, he likes to dash a lot. Anyways, yeah. So he's down, and then another dude shows up.
processing.
Now we get to fight Rogue Cinderella,
Appeared on the radar.
my second favorite character.
It's such
She's
a
also
great call
cute.
sign.
Where did she go? Yeah, I love her. She's super sassy.
I understand why you want to destroy this missile base. I can't say I disagree either.
That's true.
Not bad.
There we go. Now we get to fight Gargantua, the funniest character in the game. He's your stereotypical big lug character.
Yeah, and all of the like voice lines I've heard so far are him going, "I'm big. I want to be big. I'm
I'm
big."
big. I'm the cream of the crop. I'm the coolest. Anyways, this is Reaper. He's the leader of them all. Only people to not show up is Red Dog, Klondike, and like the 2 pink-haired girls. Anyways, yeah, that's all of them. I won. I'm gonna sift through their corpses real quick. See if they had anything.
Really looking for that down boost. Have you ever had a run get this late without finding the down boost or the ammo cache?
I've had a run go through the whole thing without it.
Oh,
Like,
that's
I-
unfortunate.
It's not vital. It's just so convenient to have those extra rounds. Yeah, Sif and like Ire, whatever her name is. Okay, yeah, I need to throw on a normal arm. I need right arm. I'm gonna throw on that arm that I got from Solomon because it's cool.
The one with the sword?
Yeah, he was the sword dude, but I got his left arm.
Oh,
now,
okay.
Now I'm going to throw on. I've got a silver raven. Oh, whoops, wrong gun. I've got a silver raven 2, and then I can put on my pylon some other guns. And yeah, since I'm giving up a gun arm, but it'll be super worth it, and you'll see why.
Mission briefing.
I'm not sure if I should guess why, because I have an idea.
So this is a bigger version of those 2 dudes that we fought in the beginning. And Well, I'll talk about it once
You have arrived at the mission area. Alert.
once I'm doing it.
Activity originating from an enormous femto response. Caution is advised.
Oh yeah, Johnny G's here too.
Yeah, Johnny.
Wait, huh?
He's a cool guy. He uses a silver raven.
Oh man. That's cool
Yeah, so here he
points.
is. He's really big. There's actually a free mission that you can do where you can pilot one of these things. It sucks. Okay, so I need an arm so I can grab this sword,
So it can't target us.
and I can hit it, and it does that much damage.
Oh my goodness. That was close to what I was thinking was going to happen. Because you mentioned
Yeah.
you can throw things with an arm. So I
Yeah.
figured that's what was going to happen.
Let's take it down with all that attack. What? Didn't work?
That barrier is a powerful femto force field. The barrier is blocking incoming physical attacks. Your previous
Whoa. I'm really just dumping bullets into him now because he doesn't really have anything hard to dodge. And I'm missing a gun arm, so this is gonna go a little bit slower, but like I did so much damage from just having an arm. Oh yeah, they're counting down something. I don't think it actually does anything. I think like they're counting down using the Mirage system or something.
Yeah, they're trying to like coordinate attack, it sounded like.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the names of the enemies are really funny. We haven't really mentioned them, but one I just killed was named Dang.
The target's femto response has diminished further. Cumulative damage now exceeds 75%. Continue mission.
Oh, there's another Dang. And, he's almost dead though.
Just taking out the dangs every now and then for more gun arm ammo.
Yeah, basically.
The target's femto response has diminished to a critical state.
Did he just try to kick you?
Yeah, he does that. These are spit bees. Okay, he's almost done. Oh dear. I'm really low. I believe in myself. There we go.
Femto, the
Oh, why am I? There we go. So that was that boss. I'm gonna throw in my gun arm again.
That which cannot be observed.
I agree. Just kind of talks sometimes throughout rank A. All right, so we're entering the last like 5 missions of the game now. We have to destroy 4 of these giant machines called Black Lotuses, which are basically like big like performance enhancing like buildings. So we have to kill like 4 of the people who are using them. The first one is one of the people from Innocence, who got taken by grief while she was like healing or whatever.
What the hell did grief do to
I don't know. We're just gonna kind of fly over here. The mission's gonna start. I'm gonna fill her with bullets.
You hear that? That was
So it's like forcibly corrupting her or something like that?
Yeah, basically.
Rigid, I swear. Just hang on.
It's one of those instances where like they were already vaguely corrupt already, and it just kind of goes off of that. And like,
Get out of there now! Let us handle destroying the black.
all right, now Richard to spawn, but I have to wait for the dialogue to catch up for me to know she's evil.
Something's not right.
Why are you interfering?
Where is she?
Stop right now! I'll kill you!
Where is she?
Why are you attacking us? We're here to save you, damn it!
Where is she? There she is.
I won't let anyone interfere!
So she, weirdly enough, despite being one of the easiest fights earlier, takes the longest. Not because she has a lot of health, but because Jack is here, and Jack has a rocket launcher.
Oh no, Jack.
So ideally, he won't actually shoot her all that much, and I'll be able to actually damage her.
It still looks like she still has a lot of health though, even without any
Oh yeah,
explosions.
she do. They have a lot more health in these versions, and it doesn't help that Jack is just ruining things.
No, I'm going to set us free. Every time. Understand? Humanity has no.
Oh yeah, she's just like
All they do is use.
talking crap on humanity the whole time while just gunning her down.
Forget about humanity. We're just numbers to them. They can go to hell for all I care.
All right, while they fight her, I'm gonna go get more ammo.
There are people who have been kind to us.
This is like the difference between having
Open your eyes.
the down boost and not having it as.
Yeah, because you could just like use your ammo reserve and gain like.
Well, you have it from the get-go. It's just a mag increase basically.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a thing you had to use to refill your ammo.
Nah, it just kind of hooks onto you and like you just have more ammo. It's super nice for when you don't have extra. Where is she? Are they up here? Yes, okay.
The unfortunate side of having to go get more ammo. Then the AI goes off to who knows where.
Right, almost. This is actually a surprisingly fast, rigid fight.
Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized.
Whew.
Are you hurt? Are you injured at all?
I was scared, Jack. I've been scared for a long, long time.
I know. You've always been the gentlest among us.
Oh yeah, you missed there was a cutscene. They destroyed the tower that made them immortal, so they're not immortal anymore.
Oh, okay.
Just to explain a line that Jack's about to say. Because he just kind of says it out of nowhere, and you're like, you did?
We lost our immortality.
Yeah, and the speedrun, you're just kind of like, you did? Huh?
We've gained
What?
something much more.
I've obtained a new voice. Oh yeah, you can use voices from other characters in your character, which is dumb. Well, not dumb, but it's funny when you're playing with that character too. Because you just hear twice the lines. All right, so now we're gonna go fight Klondike. Klondike was the other dude who got taken for this thing, and Reaper is also going to be fighting on his team to protect him. We have Red Dog, Klondike's brother, who is upset that Klondike left without him.
Femto particle density is at normal levels. Radar will not be affected. Initiating each arsenal's data link.
Just gonna rush over here. I'm just gonna start fighting Reaper. Reaper sucks because he has a rocket launcher.
So he can stun
Which-
you.
Yeah, he can stun me and knock me back, and I hate it. Red Dog has a really funny voice.
Brother!
I love him so much. He's like a slightly smarter version of Gargantua. Like he can form longer sentences, which makes him that much more comic relief.
Yeah.
I'll kill anyone you want me to kill. Well said,
I love that line delivery. It's just like, you let me come with you? No. Also, I'm out of stamina. I just noticed.
Reaper, protect the Black Lotus. You know what will happen to your son if it gets destroyed.
Oh yeah, big overarching like
Then play your role.
plot point of this is that
So
he's doing this because his son is sick.
Render it to anyone.
Hang on, I need.
So the guy we
to-
thought was the bad guy was being manipulated the entire time. Plot point from anime.
Yeah, he's like, I just wanted to do the good thing. Oh my goodness, I need to kill Reaper. I need him out of my life. So once I get Reaper to low enough HP, he'll join my side because we'll just be like, oh, we can cure your son of his disease. And he'll be like, whoa, okay. I guess I'm on your team now.
Rocket has reached 80%.
My output is dropping. Have I desynchronized
Okay.
Oh, he's blaming the equipment.
Yeah. Okay, now we can all team up on Klondike. But now we have the downside of... We still have the downside of Reaper's rocket launcher. But we also have like 4 people teaming up on this dude. So ideally, that will even it out. Where is he? Okay. This is the most frustrating part about fighting dudes is that like you'll be locked on target and then they'll just disappear.
Yeah, they do the zoomies, and then it's like, wait, where'd you go?
Yeah. Almost.
Stay on target.
Stay on target. Stay on target. Once we hear 4, the
Almost
battle is
there.
basically over. Okay. We did it.
Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized.
Mission is over.
Incomplete. No, this game is not over. Brother, please stop. I don't want
Oh my God, Red Dog.
Do you intend to forfeit?
Yeah, Red Dog.
You know you're at a disadvantage. Surrender, and we'll let you live.
True. It's a lone piece on the game board. I'm at a disadvantage. But as the game master,
Yeah, he rides this like game master bit all the way to the end.
see how fun I'm going to make this?
You would choose a game over your own life. Damn it, Klondike.
Call me crazy. I'll
Call him crazy, everyone. Anyways, that was that. What do you have? I'm not even gonna bother taking stuff anymore.
How close are we to the end?
About like 3, technically like 5 more missions, but really just 3.
Okay. Because it definitely feels like getting close to the end energy in the voice lines.
Yeah. So this one is Savior. Well, Savior's not in it. His oldest
Approach complete.
sister Nemesis is.
Have arrived at the
We have Savior and his butler as our allies,
femtoparticle density is low. Radar will not be
which
affected.
Savior's pretty cool in this this.
Opening squad communications channel.
Also, Knight will just kill himself. He'll come on, he'll say "my lady," and then he'll be dead. It'll be really funny. Oh, also, all these dudes just spawn once Nemesis spawns.
Yeah, they literally just appeared in front of you.
Yeah. So, just. I actually really like the dialogue here, just because of all the like fancy words they use. Tete-a-tete, or however you say that. That's such a cute word. I wish I knew what it meant. I wish I knew what it meant. My lady. Okay, he's dead now.
A private conversation between 2 people. Involving or happening between 2 people in private.
Oh, okay, cool. Ah. Anyway, so the reason why Knight died is because Nemesis is holding back. He's like, I don't want to fight my sister. And Knight is like, nah, she's evil. Watch. Okay, there we go. Mission's basically over now. I just have to wait.
Functions are diminishing.
Must I be left so unsatisfied?
I'm just gonna kind of
I will kill every last one.
run away.
Seems our plan has finally bore fruit.
Save me, Grief. Why haven't you come to my aid?
He will not help you.
I like how she's just standing in front of you trying to laser you while you're in the healing field. No, let me kill you.
Again and again.
You would murder me and call it justice. Is that it?
She's trying really hard. Oh god. She won. She broke through.
The slaying of your own flesh and blood as justice. If you wish to save me, you
Oh yeah, he's had this whole justice spiel for the whole game, and here's when he finally drops it.
It's not justice that we need between us, but courage. Courage to forsake the accursed traditions of House Valley.
I gotta say, Savior has a really like stereotypical voice actor, but he does his role really well.
Oh, is he having his redemption arc right now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Anyways, he kills his sister, and that's the mission.
Mission complete.
Also, there's this whole thing where like they can revive their family as like corpses or whatever. And he like almost says that for Nemesis here, but then he says, never mind.
Team to collect Nemesis.
Which is kind of cool. He's kind of like, maybe it's wrong to revive your family as undead people. This game has a lot of side arcs that never get like,
Is it like
really fully explained.
Is that him realizing it's wrong, or him thinking that she's not worth it because he had to kill her?
I think it's him realizing it's wrong because he also did for the two other sisters, who those two sisters, they were weird because they had been brought back like 30 times by now or something like that.
Scanning battlefield.
Oh, is that implying that's why they are so ridiculous out of their mind because they've been revived so many times?
Initiating each arsenal
Yeah.
Okay.
So Innocence has been revived for different reasons because they're literally immortal. But the other ones have had some sort of like weird like
report this to headquarters to complete the mission.
science way of doing it. It's weird. Also, we have Diablo and Johnny G for this mission.
Launching communications.
Which, where is Johnny?
Particles are pretty
Johnny?
low, so hopefully this will get through.
Radar says you're right here.
Johnny's just vibing.
Subject seems rather arrogant.
Anyway, so we have to I used to think we had to kill Gloom and Regret. I was wrong. You just have to wait for all of the dialogue.
It's surprising that Gloom is talking trash, given that we're now bullying him yet again.
Yeah.
And I've gotten stronger too.
Oh yeah, Dabble's like, I'm the strongest ever, and Johnny's like, I'm kind of strong too, man. I think I'm doing pretty good.
Allow the Black Lotus to be destroyed.
Alert. An arsenal has
Johnny's a good bean.
It is Crimson Lord's unit.
Oh yeah, we've got Crimson Lord now. We get to hear the peak of his edgy lines.
Oh boy.
Ditched your new friends already, huh? Friends? I have no friends. No one really understands me.
Oh no.
No one understands me. Also that line, just like, is that what you killed her like 3 days ago? You're still not over that? Gosh.
Oh, is he doing the like, only the strong deserve to live?
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
I
But yeah, this-
respect you because you're strong.
But yeah, so he's like, he's only being evil because he wants to be strong. Only reason why he was in. But yeah, his whole thing right now is like, I'm getting old and I'm not gonna be strong anymore. Even though like he's literally in a mech. One of the strongest arsenal users is an old butler. So I'm out of bullet ammo, and I'm almost out of rocket ammo. Oh wait, there's some over here. Good, good. Where did he go? Where? There he is.
This tower
All
amplifies
right,
my edge.
he's dead. He's dead now. I'm gonna take his sword if he has it.
Just cause.
Just cause. I like his sword. It's a cool sword.
Oh, I love the sass that Chad is giving.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah. All right, so now we're going to the final 3 missions, but they're kind of all like tied together in a string. So like we don't have to like, this is our last time at this terminal.
Oh, okay, so they go from like mission to mission to mission.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why you're like, there's 3 more, but it's kind of 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the last one, but it's technically 3. So this right here is
At the mission area. Scanning.
I'm just gonna be going down this
Particle density is very high.
this like
Connecting radar
path
system
here.
to the search probe in the mission area.
I'm just holding W right here.
Deploying short-range radar. your respective squad leaders. Opening communications.
So as long as I can get past these dudes, I'm basically in the clear because then no one else really spawns.
Keep us waiting. All squads, begin the all-out attack. Bullet works, split into smaller teams and get in there.
I'm trying to make it to a trigger to spawn the enemies I need for this map.
You hanging in there, Zoa? I'm good.
So here's the kind of like, as you're going, you hear all of your friends you've made along the way talking, and you're like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah, it's the JRPG moment.
Yeah. I'm almost there. I believe once I make it to that cube there on the right, I'm there.
So, how should we do this?
Kill them all.
I was a little wrong. A little bit further.
Already locked on. Wicked. Let's go. girls.
Wicked.
Yes, Empress.
I like to imagine that those three are just a polycule.
I buy it.
I think it's here.
We are but two against a veritable army.
Does that concern
Not quite.
you, young master?
Almost there.
Not at all. Their superior numbers are no match against our combined.
Oh yeah, so the name of, okay, here we are. It's Gloom and Regret again. And can you guess who we're gonna go for?
Gloom.
Yep. So the Dominator, the final boss, is probably the one area where not having the ammo increase is really sketchy, because there's no ammo pickups in the boss fight.
Oh. That's unfortunate.
It's not like I can't progress if that happens.
Attention.
Yeah. May want to quickly mute for this section here because the music will come up again. All right. Yeah. So I just need to kill him really fast. I can actually kill this version of Grief. Yeah. Grief's speed depends on how many times he wants to dash around.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, he's just zooming.
Where is he? God, come back here. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, literally he's a Dragon Ball Z character. I can actually get that ability to do that, but like it's just not good. At least not in my own opinion. Where? Okay. He's not usually this frustrating. Usually he just sits on the... Okay, hey, maybe if I go on the ground, he'll join me. Come on, buddy.
That kind of worked.
Kinda. Okay, we can unmute now. So this is the final boss here. So to make sure that I don't run out of ammo, I'm gonna only shoot at him when I have assault shift active. Is the more damage. Just to ensure I get the most out of my bullets.
At least it gave you an ammo refill.
Detecting energy response
Yeah.
to portions of the separated Dominator. Attack
An assault shift is the left one?
Yeah,
Question
the
mark?
leftmost one.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, this is the trumpet song.
A strong gravitational response from the Dominator. Displaying the projected area of effect. It has launched a powerful graviton mass. Touching it would be extremely dangerous.
Touching the graviton mass would be extremely dangerous. Yeah, he forms this like tornado and he gets all spooky.
That did less damage than I was expecting after the.
Oh yeah,
You know,
this boss fight is really pathetic.
they hyped up how powerful the attack was, and it did like what?
Oh well,
15% of your health.
This is it's a different attack they're talking about.
Oh, okay.
I'll draw attention to it like once it actually like shows up. But yeah, these lasers here are actually like way more devastating than that ever is. This is mostly just annoying because you have to wait on it. And it's a random amount of time. This is the big attack.
Oh, okay, yeah, that looks like a big attack.
I can avoid it. What it does is like if you're caught in it and you actually have arms, it'll like rip your gun out of your hand.
Oh.
And it can even rip off your arm.
Are gun arms just immune to that?
I don't know. I've never experimented with it.
Fair.
Mostly because it's really easy to avoid, so I haven't had a reason to. All right, looks like time is gonna be coming over here when I finally pick my decision.
The Dominator's response is
So get ready on time. And time. So there's two ending missions or selections I can make there.
Rookie, you're alive.
I went with the one that lets you see Johnny G.
Yeah, Johnny.
The other one has like a big plot twist where you've actually been on Mars this whole time, and like they go and colonize Earth because this planet's like doomed, and that's why Mars is like red, and also why one of the moons is like really warped and misshapen.
So you thought you were on Earth the entire time, but one of the endings is like, nope, you're on Mars.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. But I like that one more because you see Johnny G.
Yeah, Johnny.
But yeah, so that was Daemon X Machina. What was my final time?
You had a 2:31.57.
That's pretty good. I think world record is like a 2:25, and that's real time, so that's like without load removal.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't been able to have the load remover working in a while because I just don't have anybody to work on it.
Yeah, and I feel like you lost. Sorry, what was that?
I don't want to bug anyone about it.
Yeah, I feel like you lost a decent amount of time not getting the ammo reserve, and then spending a lot more time looking for the ammo reserve, and it just didn't pan out. But it was a great showcase, so thanks for coming on.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Do you have any shout-outs or like where can people find you when you what do you do when you stream? You know, like plug yourself, plug other people, just give us the whole spiel.
Okay. On Twitter, I'm at Utsumade, but on Twitch, I am Utsuwu. I tend to usually go by Utsu though. Just Utsu is not available on Twitch.
Yeah.
And I do a lot of different speedruns. This one I haven't done as much lately, but I've wanted to show it off for a while just because like sorry, I lost my train of thought. I do that really easy.
No problem.
I tend to do like co-op runs and like other runs. I've been doing a lot of Solar Ash lately.
Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of people are into that.
It's a movement game that just came out. But yeah, if you want to run this game and you want to join the Discord, there is a link on the speedrun.com page. I would love to have more than just me and the person who's never online in there. It would be great to actually be able to distribute the roles and stuff like that. But yeah, if you're interested, it'd be great to have you. And that's about it.
All right. Well, thanks for being on. I mentioned this a few times earlier in the show, but we're done for the night after this. So we're going to take a quick break and we're going to raid somebody. But if you tune in tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern is Game Masters. We're going to be featuring some Mario game mods. And then after that, at around 10 p.m. Eastern, is going to be Time Capsule with the second part of the Final Fantasy IX speedrun. It's a long speedrun, so they broke it into 2 parts, just so Richard doesn't have to be up until, 6 a.m. running the stream. It's very much appreciated. So if you missed the first part of that, you can check it out on YouTube, or if you just want to see the second half, you can tune in tomorrow. And we'll be back in 2 weeks, I believe that lines up. Yeah, we'll be back in 2 weeks on January 3rd with another episode of the Community Spotlight. So we'll see you then. Otherwise, stay tuned. We're going to send you all on a raid after this. So stick around and we'll cheer somebody on in their speedruns.